Hey guys, welcome back to the RedPeak Media channel. My name is Kelvin Krupiak, and today I want to talk about some news released concerning Facebook and YouTube. And we'll go ahead and start with Facebook. So recently, the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, had this to say in a public post. Recently, we've gotten feedback from our community that public content posts from businesses, brands, and media is crowding out the personal moments that lead us to connect more with each other. So Facebook has made it very clear they're going to be adjusting the type of content that they are showing people in their news feeds. They want to show more content from friends and family and less from businesses. So what exactly does that mean for you? Well, if you were already upset with the lack of organic reach that you were getting on Facebook, things are about to get a little more difficult. Now, there is still plenty of opportunity to have something like a viral video get shared by someone in your fan base, and they're gonna be sharing it with their friends and family. So that'll be probably the most ideal situation in terms of getting your content spread organically. But outside of your general newsfeed, what you're gonna wanna be focusing on is Facebook groups and Facebook Messenger. Just because opportunity is shrinking organically in the newsfeed on Facebook doesn't mean there isn't still plenty of potential in other places. There was also something else that was very interesting that Mark Zuckerberg had to say. He says, quote, "Now I want to be clear. By making these changes, I expect the time people spend on Facebook and some measures of engagement will go down, but I also expect the time you do spend on Facebook will be more valuable." And if you guys wanna read his entire post in more detail, I'm gonna have a link to it right down below in the description. I'm also gonna have a link to a blog article that I did share on my Facebook feed, so you can also go take a look at that. And just to pause a second and give my feedback on this, I actually think this is an excellent idea. I'm sure this is less than ideal news for a lot of publishers that rely on Facebook for significant sources of organic traffic, as well as possibly to the investors. That's probably not ideal that you're gonna hear people are gonna be spending less time on a platform that you currently have money invested in. However, I think in the long run, Facebook is prioritizing its user base, and I think that's an excellent idea. I truly do believe that doing everything you possibly can to keep your user base happy and not just focus on the money that you're getting from your advertisers is important. But I also do have to say, I kind of see this as a way for them to incentivize people to advertise more aggressively, because now, in order to take advantage of where the most attention is being placed, the Facebook newsfeed, you're gonna have to get very good with your Facebook advertising campaigns. So to wrap this section up, moving forward, what you should do, start exploring groups more and start exploring Messenger. Messenger sequences are gonna be huge, if not possibly the most important marketing channel for this year moving into next year. So definitely start learning about Messenger bots and Messenger sequences. And also on the paid side of things, if you haven't started experimenting with Facebook ads, you definitely need to do so. You need to have a comfortable strategy that you can rely on moving forward, because that paid strategy is probably gonna become one of the most significant elements of your success on Facebook. So start learning about the tools, start researching. I've got some blogs back on my website. I'll link to them right down below. But if you don't have the time to take advantage of those tools, also find a contractor, find an agency or a freelancer who knows how to use Facebook very, very well, so you can actually rely on them to help you get the most out of Facebook moving forward. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about YouTube. On the 16th of January, Google had this to say about their new monetization policy concerning their platform. After careful consideration and extended conversations with advertisers and creators, we're making big changes to the processes that determine which channels run ads on YouTube. Previously, channels had to reach 10,000 total views to be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. Starting today, new channels will need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months to be eligible for ads. We will begin enforcing these new requirements for existing channels in the YouTube Partner Program beginning February 20th, 2018. Now, I do find this very unfortunate for smaller creators like myself who are very interested in reinvesting that money into their channel so they can grow faster and create better content. However, until there's a significant competitor for YouTube, I don't really see much of a significant cause for concern on their end. I'm hoping that down the line, Facebook will become that competitor where there will be some type of incentive for creators to actually grow their presence on Facebook, and then YouTube's actually gonna be pushed into a corner where they have to provide better incentives to keep the creators that make their platform so great. And again, guys, like I said, links down below in the description to a video from Phil DeFranco who covers this in much more detail than I do, as well as a link to the full article from Google themselves. And as far as my personal final thoughts on everything, I'm not too worried. I think there's always gonna be changes happening that we have to adapt to as business owners and as marketers. So I'm excited to take those challenges on head on moving forward into the rest of this year. Excited to see what happens with Messenger and groups for me on Facebook. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today in this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please do leave a like right down below. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.